What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is SoMount64, and a few days ago, there was some information leaked based off of some jibber-jabber that I have no idea how to do on PC, that some people found some files, and essentially figured out the names and what was going to be implemented in Dragon's Teeth next DLC that's coming out summer 2014 for Battlefield 4. Interestingly enough, today, some footage was leaked of the actual gameplay, which is what I'm going to show you guys, as well as some other pictures, and below in the description, I also have all of the specs for all of the weapons, its stats, and everything like that, and you'll see most of it on screen as well. This is essentially a roundup video of everything that I've seen online. Full links to everything will be in the description down below. I guess this was originally posted by Danny on PC, who got the footage from Weirwoo, which is why you see the thing in the bottom right, and then Hattie Waddy was the one who uploaded all the high-quality photos. The gameplay with the text on screen comes from Gameplay TV Poland, and all of the stats for all of the weapons in detail are in the description below, which I actually found from a separate forum. Now let's get into the actual video and talk about some of these new weapons a bit. First off, you got the Unica 6, that revolver type weapon, which actually, you know, kind of similar to the Rex. You got that high-powered gun, but there was two pistols. The second one, the Desert Eagle. Oh my gosh, a very classic pistol. Cool to see that implemented. I'm definitely excited about that one, and the damage on it looks amazing. I think that's going to be definitely a powerful one, and I'm curious to see what the unlock process is going to be like for a lot of these. The Bulldog was up next there. You saw it is actually a carbine, 20-round magazine. Very kind of classic. Up next, the CS5. This is a new sniper rifle. Note, it is a bolt-action sniper rifle. Absolutely love it. So glad to see them implementing more of these. This is one of the reasons why I absolutely love the game, is the sniping. So to see some more snipers implemented is always a gorgeous thing. This one was actually also in Medal of Honor Warfighter, which is quite a throwback for some of those guys who played that game. The new SMG up next is the SIG MPX, 30-round magazine, more middle of the road. We got some really cool, high-quality photos to show you guys here. And interesting to note here is none of the iron sights seem to be there, except for the pistols at the beginning. The iron sights, or even the scopes that are there, possibly it was scopes and it was just glitched out, but this, again, is very early leaked photos, so, you know, we might not see that, the iron sights and those things until later on. Now we're getting to some more of the new features that they're implementing, starting with this equipment, the ballistic shield, which is actually what gave this video to me its validity, in that just yesterday, Battlefield tweeted out this photo of somebody carrying a riot shield in the game for the Dragon's Teeth DLC. Looks similar, right? Next up, and probably the most interesting, is Wally. We've seen this guy going around repairing things, and now he's got some weapons. I believe there's going to be two versions of this. One with a 50 caliber chain gun on it, as you see on screen, as well as the 40mm grenade launcher version. Both of these having thermal vision as well. The last thing to note was actually a forum post that had the pictures of the next stars, or rank symbols, for 121 through 130. Now, I don't really know about this. I'm never going to get up there, but there it is, so you guys can take a look. I'm going to replay the footage now, let you guys take another look at it, and I'm going to talk about it, give you guys some of the view from the mountain here, and give you some of my thoughts. So first off, those two pistols that are being implemented. First of all, I don't really think we need two new pistols. I don't really use the sidearm very much anyways, although I know it is going to be there for every single class no matter what. It's not like a COD where you can trade your secondary out or not even have one at all. So, you know, I guess that's kind of cool. Some of you guys might like that. Personally, I don't think another revolver was necessary, but the Desert Eagle is definitely, I think, a cool add. Just personally, I actually had an airsoft pistol that was Desert Eagle too, so I love that one. The Bulldog carbine, it's always nice to have new weapons, and don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to bash them for adding new weapons here. It's just I have some more preferences. Give me another sniper, which they did. Oh my goodness, thank you, Battlefield. I would have been even more upset if that wasn't there, but an LMG would have been excellent to implement as well. We've seen the LMGs definitely growing in popularity lately. I know I've been getting killed by that a lot. And then the SMG being implemented. So, you know, you have overall a good groundwork, which, you know what, this is exactly what I love about, you know, Battlefield versus like a COD. COD, you only get one new weapon. And other games, like previous CODs, you don't get anything. So for them to be implementing a whole bunch of new weapons that you actually have to unlock as well, it gives you some more to do and some more to work on. Absolutely love it. Now, the controversial point here, because I think you guys probably agree with me on that stuff. Maybe you like the revolver, I don't know. The big differences here, I think, are going to lie with the ballistic shield and the Wall-E. I can't believe they... I'm interested to see if they're actually going to call it Wall-E. That's what it said in the notes, I guess, from the previous leak, that rumored information or whatever that the guy went through the files and found. But anyways, let's start with the ballistic shield. With the amount of glitchiness that Battlefield has, I feel like this is not going to protect you at all. Now, maybe they're going to do something interesting with this and give you like, an invisible little shield thing that does a little bit extra range outside of the shield. But I feel like this is not going to be very protective. Maybe if you're going into Operation Metro and you got a couple guys crouched down with the shields going around. And I'm interested to see a full couple of squads using this. That would make for some hilarious videos that I'm considering doing if this is a thing. But I don't know how effective it's really going to be in everyday day-to-day combat. I think you're probably going to get killed, especially from the side or anything, which is the way you mostly die anyways. Especially since, like, in COD comparison, you have the riot shield out, you have fast hands, and you can drop a quick C4 out and then ignite it, right? In this, you don't really have anything super quick you can switch to. Maybe your pistol, but we'll see how that is actually implemented. In terms of Wall-E, the one that we have right now is semi-annoying, but, really it's just a free 20 points if you decide to shoot it and you give your position away on radar. It'll help you out in certain situations, but it's not a game changer. This really can be. You're giving a quick mobile thing that's just freely deployable when you spawn, a 50 caliber chain gun on it, and then also a grenade launcher. A grenade launcher! We've seen many problems with this in Battlefield 3 with, the frag rounds on the USAS. That was definitely a lot of fun to play. But when you put grenade launcher on anything, it can be risky. So we're going to have to make sure this thing is nice and balanced. Okay, Battlefield, you got some time before this is released. Do a good job with this one. This is going to be interesting, though. I'm assuming it's going to have low health. A grenade will probably take it out. But you get this thing driving up out there, and it could tear people apart. Now, it'll be interesting to see what maps are also released in this DLC, and I'm looking forward to seeing that. This thing probably won't be very effective on the naval strike, where boats are you need a boat to get anywhere. But in a lot of the close range and possibly on the next DLC maps, this could be a bigger deal. So I'm super excited for it. I've already paid for the DLC, so I'm just waiting for it. Keep bringing it to me, Battlefield. I'm excited. Thanks so much for watching, though, ladies and gentlemen. Be sure to subscribe if you are new. I'll keep you guys up to date on everything and let you know the view from the mountain about it, especially when it comes to Battlefield. Drop a like on the video if you did enjoy this roundup as well as my thoughts and appreciate the work and prompt upload. You can check out the previous video for my first attempt at playing PC Battlefield 4, or the recommended for a YOLO on the Battlefield, one of my classic series that has become very popular, of me pretending to be a real soldier in Battlefield. On the mic, of course. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. This is StoneMount64, signing out.